What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Raymond Tackle Forever. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm about another video. Before I get into that video, I want to remind everyone that I leave a link to a different playlist in every description box. Take your time to click on those links, run the views up, run the thumbs up, run the comments up. And if you feel the need to share the playlist, feel free to share the playlist. Today I'm about another video. Today I'm sharing my thoughts on Proud Boys leader Enrique Tarrio sentenced to 22 years in prison. The longest sentence for any convicted Capitol router. Yes, router. Yes, I'm sharing my thoughts on this. As they get sentenced to time, because I'm pretty sure a lot of them will, as they get identified and sentenced and go to court, I will be sharing my thoughts on each one. Because I'm waiting to see how much time everybody get all together. Just want to show y'all that. And it also says on it shows more and more the leader. I'm gonna show all of. I want to show all of. I want to show all the pictures. There's another one in the pictures. Yeah. Proud boy. They proud, ain't they? They proud. There you go in Army gear as well. Now I want to read an article to get all the information. As Donald Trump faces 4 indictments, including one for his role for the January 6, 2021 Capitol riot in Washington, D.C., convicted Capitol router and Proud Boys leader Enrique Tarrio has been sentenced to 22 years in prison. 22 years in prison. It's reported that this is the longest sentence that's been handed down to those involved. As we previously shared, Tarrio was arrested on January 4th, 2021 and taken into custody on suspicion of destruction of property for allegedly destroying a Black Lives Matter sign at a historic Washington, D.C. church last month. Although Tarrio wasn't present during the Capitol insurrection on January 6, 2021, as he'd been arrested 2 days prior, prosecutors accused him and 3 other routers, Ethan Norton, Zachary Rahel, and Proud Boys co-founder Joseph Biggs, of organizing and directing the Proud Boys to storm the Capitol. Then in May 2023, we updated that Tarrio had been convicted of obstructing a plot for members of his far-right extremist group to attack the U.S. Capitol in a bid to keep Trump in power after the Republican lost the 2020 presidential election to the current President Joe Biden. Over the course of 3+ months, a jury in D.C. heard from dozens of witnesses and eventually found Tarrio guilty of seditious conspiracy along with the 3 others previously listed. The charge was reported that it carries a possible prison sentence of up to 20 years. Since being found guilty, Tarrio has now been sentenced in the Capitol riot case. On Tuesday, September 5th, it was reported that 39-year-old Miami resident and former national chairman of the Proud Boys is being handed down 22 years in federal prison and 36 months of supervised release for his role in obstructing the January 6th Capitol riot. According to reports, Tarrio's 22-year bid is the longest sentence handed down in any January 6th case. 22 years, followed by what? 36 months of supervised release for his role. 22 plus 36 months. 36 months, another 3, 2, 4, it's another 3 years. So he got a 22, 25 years altogether. And I want to ask him, was it worth it? That's me on the question I had. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? You about to do 25 years behind, 22 years behind bars, followed by another 3 years on parole, supervised parole. Wow, that's a lot of time, man. Was it worth it? I mean, that's me on the question I have. Was it worth it? Was it worth it for being a leader? How do you feel as a leader of the Proud Boys? Most important, let's see what Trump be there to put money in your books, send your letters of support, and catch me with Trump book visitation, come see. I want to see how this all play out. I want to see how you feel about this. Do you feel worth it? Do you feel worth it? Did you really, more important, did you really think you going to overturn the election? Did y'all really, I mean, to all the Proud Boys Do y'all really think y'all can overturn the election? Y'all really think y'all were that powerful enough where you gonna overturn the election decision? I'm just curious to know, because y'all went to the extreme. Y'all went to the extreme length to get this done and wasn't successful. That's crazy. 22 years in incarceration, followed by 3-year parole, supervised parole. I didn't want to know, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? I want to share my thoughts on that. For a shout out video the last Sunday in September. Tell me in the comment how you feel. Do you feel 22 years was extreme, or do you feel there's another time? Let me know in the comments. Like, yeah, shout out video the last Sunday in September. If you like my thoughts in this situation, remember to subscribe, like, comment, share. Make sure you turn on post bell notification. We notify every time I upload a new video. Also, I do leave a link to a different playlist in every description box. At the time to click on those links, run the views up, run the thumbs up, run the comments up, and if you feel the need to share the playlist, feel free to share the playlist.